Hello and welcome. This is a crown chakra practice. So please come lie in Shavasana. Crown chakra is about connection to the divine. It's about releasing our attachment to everything, but specifically our worldly or material items. Attachment to people and things and having things a certain way. It's total trustful surrender. So lie in Shavasana and simply begin to notice how your body feels. Notice where energy is showing up. If there's discomfort or pain in a specific body part, or maybe there's just lethargy or heaviness, or maybe you're vibrating and it's high energy. Just notice it without judgment. And begin to engage Tadaka Mudra. So Mula Bandha draws in. As you breathe in, you fill up the lungs. And as you exhale, you draw the navel to the back of the spine, engaging Uddiyana Bandha and the chin lock for Jalandhara Bandha. 4 more breaths. Now just bend your knees, place your feet on the mat, and bring your hands, your thumbs to your lower ribs and your middle finger to your hip bones. And as you inhale, let the low back arch off the floor. And as you exhale, press the low back down, engage all 3 bandhas. 3 more. We invite in our connection to the divine by adding in the assessment series Manipura Chakra. So the right leg extends up and wraps or double wraps. The right arm comes underneath the left. The fingertips touch overhead, and the left toe, big toe or ball of the foot touch the ground. Take a breath, reach those fingertips overhead and the toe, and then exhale, draw all the limbs together in the center. 4 more. Inhale and unravel. The arms come overhead, the legs come up over the hips. As you exhale, lift the head, neck, and shoulders and lower the legs either a third or half the way. And then pause right here. Breath in. And just brace the core, ignite that fire inside. And then inhale, bring those arms out like goalposts, the left leg up in the air. And as you exhale, wrap or double wrap the left leg around the right and the left arm under the right. Inhale, fingertips touch overhead and the right toe or ball of the foot touches the ground. Exhale, bring all the limbs, crunch it all together. 4 more. Inhale, unravel, arms overhead, legs up over hips. And as you exhale, lower the legs, reach the arms forward, brace the core. And then inhale, give those knees a hug. A little massage to the back, and just notice how the energy shifted. And start to rock and roll forward and back. Just massaging the kidney, the liver, the spleens. And then you're just gonna roll right on up and come stand in mountain pose. Trustful surrender is a difficult task. And as we have moved through the chakras, conquering fear and guilt, shame, grief, lies, delusion, we are now brought to the 7th chakra to let go of attachment. And that requires trustful surrender. So in this moment, what do I need to completely, trustfully surrender? How can I embrace that? Bring your hands in front of your heart. Set your intention for practice. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, release. Traditional Sun A and Sun B for warm up. Inhale, arms up. Fingertips reach, little baby back bend. Exhale, hinge and fold forward. Inhale, flat back position. Exhale, step or float high to low push-up. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 4 more breaths. In and out. Sit bones are high. In and out. Legs are engaged, shoulder blades retracting. 2 more. Belly pulls in, and the heart softens. Inhale, gaze forward. Lock the gaze down. Exhale, walk up or float, feet to the hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come through, flat back, sweep those arms up overhead, little baby back bend, and exhale, mountain pose. Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back position. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low push-up. Inhale, up dog or cobra if that's too much. Exhale, down dog. The right leg lifts on the next breath in. And exhale, step it forward, spin the back heel down. Inhale, lift the torso up. Crown Chakra Mudra, lotus flower. And then exhale, release the hands, step and flow. 1 breath, high to low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, and the left leg lifts. And as you exhale, step it forward. Spin the back heel down. Inhale, rise up, lotus flower, crown chakra mudra. Exhale, release, high push up. Same exhale, low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths right here. Pressing evenly through all 4 points, touching the earth. Sit bones lifting. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and Jalandhara Bandha. Breath is expansive. 2 more. Last breath. As you exhale, start to gaze forward. Empty the lungs completely. Walk, hop, or float, feet to the hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Come back to chair position. Exhale, mountain pose. Breath in. And out. Hands come to the hips. Step or hop the feet apart about 4 to 6 inches. As you inhale, the heart lifts, the back opens, and then as you exhale, hinge and fold forward. Grab a yogi toe lock. Index and middle finger around the big toe, thumb looping. Shift the hips so that they're over the ankle bones. Draw the energy up through the legs, through the hands, through the arms. And then as you exhale, begin to hinge and fold forward. Elbows come out to the side, shoulder blades down the body. Legs engaged. 4 more breaths. Inhale and release the posture, come up flat back. And then exhale, Padahastasana, a deeper version of gorilla pose, hands underneath the feet. The same principles apply. You're shifting the weight into the hands. The arms start very taut. And then as you exhale, the belly button pulls in. The gaze is the tip of the nose, the seam of the pants, or the belly button. 4 more breaths. Inhale and release the posture, come up flat back. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, come through, flat back, all the way up. Little baby back bend. Exhale, mountain pose. Toe heel your feet together. Take a big step wide and right. Turn the toes to face the back of the mat. Draw that energy up, arms extended, Trikonasana. Full breath in. And then as you exhale, begin the descent. The back of that right hand can come to the ankle, the shin, or the foot. You're using it as tensile resistance. That left arm sweeps up and your gaze goes towards the left thumb. Inhale, come all the way up. Turn in, turn out, facing the top edge of your mat. Legs are strong, belly pulled in, full breath. And then exhale, begin your descent, Trikonasana on the other side. Right arm sweeps up, gaze goes towards that right thumb. Remember to keep those legs engaged, heart open. Inhale, come all the way up. Turn in, turn out. Step the back foot in a little bit. Draw the right hand on the right hip. Left arm reaches out. Revolve triangle. As you pull that right hip back, you square the hips up. That left hand can come to the foot, to the inside or the outside of that right foot, and then the right arm sweeps up.
Inhale, come all the way back up. And then as you exhale, turn in, turn out, top edge of the mat. Left hand comes to the hip. Draw that left hip back. Reach that right arm up. And then begin your descent. That right hand can come inside, top of, or outside. You choose. Left arm flowers open. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, step together at the top of the mat, mountain pose. Inhale, step wide and right again. Turn the right toes to the back of the mat. Bend deeply into the right knee, so extended side angle, traditional. So the ribs reach out. And that you can bring that forearm inside or outside, so it can stay here or come outside. Left arm sweeps out, palm flips, bicep by ear. Inhale, come all the way back up to warrior two. Turn in, turn out. Exhale, begin extended side angle on the other side. Inhale, come back up to warrior two. Turn in, turn out. Step the back foot in just a little bit. Revolved extended. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, begin to take a twist, but that back foot stays sealed. So you have the option. You can flower the arms open or keep the elbow on that right knee. Inhale, come all the way back up. Turn in, turn out. Exhale, bring it back in, heart center, other side. Full breath. Inhale, come all the way back up. Bend into the back knee. Step together at the top of the mat. One breath. Step wide again. This time, Prasarita Padottanasana. So the toes are turned in, the heels are out. 4 sets, A, B, C, and D. Heel to heel alignment. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, hinge and fold forward. The first set, the hands come to the mat. The fingertips line up with the toes or start to walk back towards the heels. The sitting bones are lifted, hips over ankle bones, and elbows and arms are using the strength of the biceps and triceps to pull you through the body. 4 more breaths, legs engaged. Inhale, come up, flat back position. Exhale, arms out like a T. Inhale, lift the torso all the way up. Exhale, hands to the hips. Now the hands stay in the hips. Inhale, little baby back bend. Arch the back. Draw the shoulder blades together. And then exhale, hinge and fold forward. Apply a little bit of pressure to the creases in the hips to help open those anterior hip flexors. Inhale, come all the way back up. Squeeze the legs, little baby back bend. Exhale, arms out like a T. C, full breath. Exhale, hinge and fold forward. Grab a yogi toe lock. And this time, as you inhale, come up flat back. And exhale, hinge and fold all the way down. Elbows out to the side, shoulder blades retracting. Gaze is the belly button, tip of nose, or seam of pants. And then inhale, release, flat back. Exhale, arms out like a T. Inhale all the way up. And then exhale, bring those hands behind the base of your bum. Interlace the hands, squeezing the palms together. Work to straighten the arms and elbows as much as possible. Inhale, lift the arms away from the bum, heart open. Exhale, hinge and fold. Just rinse those shoulders out. Inhale, come all the way up through flat back. Squeeze those legs, little baby back bend. Exhale, arms out like a T. Inhale, bend into the right leg. Exhale, step together at the top of the mat. One breath in. And out. Moving on to balancing. So traditional hand to knee pose. And then classical tree in a half-bound lotus. So hand to, I'll face the camera. Left hand to the hip. So you can hold just the knee or grab a yogi toe lock. I haven't done this in a while, so take a breath. And then exhale, kick that leg straight out. The shoulder blades draw together. And then you start to lift the leg to the nose, and the nose bows down to the knee. Lift the chest back up. Both hands on the hips. Hold that leg out. 3, 2, 1. Lift and release. Oof. Shake that out. Yeah, we need to practice that. Right hand on the hip. Either the knee or yogi toe lock. If you did a yogi toe lock on one side, do it on this side. Take a breath. Exhale straight out. Heart up first. Get your positioning, and then begin the descent and the lift. Inhale, heart up, hands to the hips. 3, 2, 1, and release. Shake that out. Classical tree. So stand on the left leg. So the way you start to prep this is you're going to hold at the ankle and the shin. And you're going to lift this leg up as high as you can on the hip point. And then the knee starts to drop down. The right arm wraps around the body. Once you grab a yogi toe locks, then you can begin to fold forward. So I rip the ligaments in this ankle. And so I can't totally fold forward on both sides. So I'm choosing not to fold at all. And I'm just going to stay here, 5 breaths. And release. Other side. So prep it. Pull it up high. Put it on your hip. Drop the knee down. Left arm wraps around. relaxing. Moving on to back strengthening. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hinge and fold forward. So one traditional A. Inhale, flat back position. Exhale, high to low push-up, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths right here. On the last breath, empty the lungs, look forward, bend the knees, walk, hop or float, feet to the hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come through flat back, sweep those arms up. Open up through the front side of the body, engage the legs. Exhale, mountain pose. Half a vinyasa to the floor. Inhale, sweep those arms up, keep those glutes engaged. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. And then exhale, you can step or walk back. And then lower down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So one-legged locust pose, Shalabhasana. Arms come underneath the body. You have to kind of wiggle walk them in. The chin is forward. Completely relax the left leg. Take a breath. The right leg is straight and engaged. Exhale, lift the right leg. Keep the hip point down, but strength through the inner thigh. Pressing through the hands. And then release that. Relax the right leg completely. Press through the top of the left foot. Exhale, lift the left leg. Breathe in, and then exhale, release that. Take your hands out. Look over your right shoulder. Big toes touch, heels fall open. 3 resting breaths. Chin comes forward. The backs of the hands stay down by the hips. So this is traditional. It's called B, classical B. The legs stay down, but you're pressing through the back of the hand to just lift the upper body, retract the shoulder blades, and the gaze. And then release, relax, let go. Gaze goes over your left shoulder, 3 resting breaths. Bring your chin back forward, legs together, 2 sets of Dhanurasana. So bow pulling pose. So reach back and you can grab your ankles and flex your feet or the tops of your feet. You're going to inhale, lift head, neck, and chest. And then exhale, kick the feet into the hands. And then release. Gaze right, 3 breaths. Chin forward, bend those knees, reach back, grab the ankles or the tops of the feet. Second set, no dilly-dally, go. and release. Gaze left, take rest. Inhale, chin forward, press up to tabletop, walk the knees up. I like a little extra cushion for my knees. We're coming into Ustrasana. 7 full breaths once we're there. Fingers set up, take a full breath, and then exhale, go. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, tabletop pose. So we're transitioning to a seat for core work. So inhale, belly drops, toes curl under. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Let the nervous system catch up, right? Back bending is a complete exposure of all the internal organs, the heart, the belly. It's a very vulnerable position, and it's about accepting our past and allowing the sadness and grief to pass through the body. Inhale, come into high push-up position. Brace the core. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. 1 breath here. Exhale, look forward, jump all the way through, come to a seat. So moving boat can be done with the arms extended and in. I have a little tender low back, so I'm going to use my hands. Feel free if you want to do the full arm movement, but it's inhale, open the body. Exhale, close. 9 more. Hold it up. Urdhva Namasana, so upward facing boat pose. You can either grab a yogi toe lock or hands on the outsides of the feet. Once you're upright, balancing on the sitting bone, start to pull the shins and the heart together. Hug those knees. 1 vinyasa. So you're welcome to rock and roll or simply float. Next breath in, you're going to exhale, jump all the way through and have a seat. 3-limbed pose. Left leg extends out. Right leg comes back in half hero's pose. Knee to knee alignment. Left leg engaged. If you're going to wrap your hand underneath the sole of the foot, Gyan Mudra, and the right hand grabs the left wrist. Full breath in. Exhale, hinge and fold. 5 breaths. Inhale, come all the way up. And then as you exhale, bring that knee forward. Traditional Janya Sirsasana, head to knee. That knee folds out. The left leg still engaged. Full breath in. Exhale, hinge and go. way up. Then as you exhale, we're moving on to C. So the heel comes in. It sits in Mula Bandha. Sorry, B. So right between the anus and the genitalia, the knee is open wide, left leg still engaged and extended. Full breath. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, come all the way back up. And then exhale, C. So come off that heel. The right knee's gonna bend. You're gonna take the right hand underneath. You're gonna grab hold with the right hand, the right foot, and rotate it out. External rotation, bringing the heel of the foot right into the crease of the hip, that groin area. Drop the knee down. Take a full breath in, and then exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, come all the way up, and then a vinyasa to clear the slate. So pick it up and float back high to low. Inhale up, dog. Yeah, that feels good. Exhale, down dog. Take one breath. As you exhale, jump all the way through. Come to a seat. Extend the right leg forward. Bend the left knee back, heels on the outside of the hip. Knee to knee alignment, right leg engaged. Right arm's up, left hand grabs the right wrist. Full breath. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, bring that knee up, traditional Janya Sirsasana. Full breath in, arms reach up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, hands down by the side. Slide that heel in. Lift your body up. Heel goes right at Mula Bandha. Full breath. Exhale, hinge and fold. Keep that right leg engaged. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands down by the hip. Come off that heel. Bend that left knee. Take that left arm underneath. Grab hold. External rotation. Bring that heel into the hip crease, that right groin. Drop the knee down. Full breath. Exhale, hinge and fold. Come all the way back up, and then exhale a vinyasa to clear the slate, high to low. Yes, exhale. One breath in. Exhale, jump through to a seat. So compass pose. Compass to 8-limb crooked. So the right knee comes out. The right arm goes under the crook of the knee. Plants down, fingers forward. The left hand comes across the top of the right foot. That left leg extends up. And then you look to the left. Release the hand hold. Lock over at the ankles. So when you pick up, your arms are going to set up like chaturanga. When you pick up, shift forward, squeeze the legs. Release it back down. Vinyasa to clear the slate. One breath. Exhale, jump through, come to a seat. So now left leg compass pose. So go ahead and fold that heel in. Left hand comes underneath. Right hand to the top. Extend that left leg up. And then look right. Keep kicking. And then release. 8-limb crooked pose. So the hands drop down, hook at the ankles, pick the body up. I'm going to hit that chair. Pick the body up. Squeeze the legs. And release. Vinyasa to clear. This next sequence, take a full breath. Actually stay here just for a few more. Look through, come and jump through. Have a seat on your bum. Extend the legs forward. So we go from forward, fold to plow, to deaf man's pose, to classical bridge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold forward. So all 4 fingers wrap around the pinky and sides of the foot. The thumbs connect in where the big toe touches and connects into the foot. And you fold. Come up flat back. As you exhale, you're just going to roll right back to plow. So in plow position, the chin is slightly away from the chest. Tops of the feet are pressing. If the scooch backs hit the wall. And then we have 10 breaths. You're also welcome to interlace your hands and press them into the mat or just leave them in the mat. 8 more. If it's available, allow the knees to come closing off the ears. Hands come to the heels. 5 breaths. Inhale, return to plow. As you exhale, unroll 1 vertebra at a time. The feet come down, their toes are turned out. The feet are slightly wider or more away from your body than traditionally. And then you're going to lift up. You are welcome to come on your head. I don't do that, even though that is classical, just because I've been in car accidents and my cervical spine doesn't like it. 10 breaths.
lower spine, and make your way to Shavasana. Just feel the effects of your practice. Feel the weight of your body and the contact points of your body and the floor. And let the floor, the earth, hold you. Remembering your intention without attachment. With as little movement as possible, please come to a seat and prepare for pranayama and meditation. Nadi Shodhana is the pranayama practice for crown chakra. Your non-dominant hand comes in your lap, palm up, Vishnu Mudra, with your dominant hand. Ring finger and thumb rest on the cheekbone. Breathe in through both nostrils. Close the right nostril and exhale left. Inhale through the left nostril. Close the right, exhale. Close the left, exhale right. Inhale through the right nostril. Close right, exhale left. That's one cycle. Please continue on your own.
like to use the crown chakra mudra, the index fingers extend, the other fingers lightly cross. The thumbs can be either overlapped or touching. Uttara Bodhi mudra can be kept at heart center, in the lap, or up above crown chakra. You choose, but it should never be a distraction. Bring your awareness to the sensation, the touch, the feel of the breath. Simply observing the breath entering and leaving the body. The breath is slow, smooth, deep, quiet, effortless, easy, fine. On the next breath in, bring your awareness into the center of the mind and introduce the mantra Om Bhavam Namah. Om Bhavam Namah, Om Bhavam Namah. Just over and over again, mentally and silently, and rest with the mantra. I will mind the time and bring you out. Hands in the heart center, releasing the mantra. Loving, omnipotent, radiant, divine energy, light source of all that is, was, and ever will be. this practice. Thank you for the gifts of trustful surrender and abiding in the light. I release all attachment and I embrace all connection. Namaste.